If you watched part 1, you'll know I've been spending some time with Laura Ashley, starting in their newly opened store, and now I'm bringing it home with me. As an interior designer, I always say that furniture sets the tone, but it's the finishing layers that make a space feel complete. And for me, curtains and blinds are one of the most important decisions in a room, and yet they're so often left until last or completely overlooked. So in my sitting room, I've added Laura Ashley's made-to-measure Roman blinds, and these triple pinch pleat curtains in the Wisteria Newport Blue fabric. And I just want to take a moment for the details. So when you're ordering through Next, you can decide what kind of lining you have, and these curtains are interlined and blackout, which completely changes how the room feels, especially with such large French doors. They add weight, warmth, and a real sense of luxury, and you don't always realise what you're missing until it's there. Interlining also helps the curtains drape properly, so instead of sitting flat, they fall beautifully and frame the window in a much more considered way. They're finished with a triple pinch pleat heading, which is one of my go-to choices when I want something classic but super timeless. And then this, paired with the dark chestnut Haywood curtain pole, grounds the space and adds a bit of contrast without it feeling too top heavy. And then there are these Roman blinds. They are completely made to measure, which makes such a difference here, especially around the folds and returns. So when the blind fits properly, it looks intentional and not like an afterthought. It's obviously easier when you're putting the blind on the outside of the recess like I have, rather than on the inside. However, for me, this felt really important in this space because it added height to these reasonably small windows. It's these small details that elevate a room from nice to genuinely finished. I've layered in a few Laura Ashley accessories too, from cushions that pick up the tones of the fabric to this brilliant ottoman with this lovely pleated skirt, which adds softness and texture without cluttering the space. And it's quite nice to put your feet on when you're watching the TV. So if you enjoy seeing how design choices come together, but also in real homes and not just theoretically, and why the details matter, then make sure you're following along. And this is exactly the kind of thing I will keep sharing more of. And remember, if you want to find these Laura Ashley pieces for your home, whether that be the accessories or the made-to-measure items, head to the Next website. See you soon. Bye.